Today I want to share a story on the power of our words. So this is a true story. When my son was in the first grade, he had to do a science experiment, and we decided that we were going to do it on the power of our words. And we were going to test this on plants. And so what we did was we had 3 different trays for growing our seeds, and we put them in the same room. They were exposed to the same amount of light and same amount of water. One tray was the neutral tray, one tray was the love tray, and the other tray was the hate tray. So every morning we would take the love tray out of the room and we would whisper loving thoughts to it for 60 seconds. And we did that every evening. And after we did the love tray, we would put it back in the room and we would take the hate tray out. And we would whisper hateful things to the seeds in the hate tray for 60 seconds. And then we'd put it back in the room and then we would do it again at night. And it became really obvious that my son was not going to be a part of the hate language. So I don't know if you've ever intentionally spoke hateful language to something or someone. It's not fun. You could feel like the impact of it. So anyway, we did this for several weeks, and it didn't take long for us to see the impacts of our words on living things. The neutrals did great, grew like they were supposed to. The love seeds definitely thrived. It seems like they were getting an extra dose of natural fertilizer. And the hate tray, they didn't come up as quickly as the other seeds. Some of them didn't come up at all. When they started growing, there were deformities and abnormalities in the leaves and the stem. It was horrible to see. It was really horrible to see. And so after 6 to 8 weeks of doing this, it was so obvious. At the end of the science experiment, we pulled the plants out of the tray so we could look at the roots. And the love roots were so thick and so long and so plentiful, even compared to the neutrals. And the hate seeds were anemic. They were really short, thin. There weren't very many. And every time I tell this story, it's really hard to not get choked up. Our words are so powerful. Our words are powerful within our own body. Our words are powerful for our own spirit and mental and emotional well-being. And our words have impact on other things. And so don't think for a minute that the words you speak and the words you think don't matter. Our words and our voice and our thoughts are our superpower. They affect things. They make things happen. And so we get to choose, are we going to be intentional with our language, or are we going to be reckless and haphazard? It will have an effect. It will impact our life, and it will impact the lives of others. So take your words to heart. Be mindful of the things you communicate. Communicate as if your words are your superpower and they become true when you speak it, because on some level that is true. Happy Sunday.